Yeah, it's another beautiful day on the Queen Amina Show. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for always tuning in to the Queen Amina Show. And thank you guys for your support. Without you, we will not be able to scream live every day. So we appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day out there today. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I see the numbers are going up, up, up. So share the broadcast so other people can enjoy and gain valuable information from our guest today. Our guest today is none other than my sister, my friend, my mommy. Sometimes she sounds like one. Miriam Adam Ali. She's going to be with us. And her able brother, an entrepreneur, the managing director for Zara Tours, Rashid Adam. He is going to be with us too. And we have a special guest also all the way from India. He is going to be with us. He's not yet at the back office, so we're going to wait. I am texting him to make sure he gets on the show. Today, we're going to be discussing about the beauty of Africa, in specific, Tanzania. Tanzania is a place that I have visited personally with the help of Zara Tours and my sister Miriam. So we're going to be taking you all through that today. So let's take a minute here and share the broadcast. You can host a watch party on your platform so that other people would be able to join you. So let's bring up our guests while we get to know them and wait for our other guests to come in. Hello, Rashid and Miriam. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you nice and clear. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Karibu.
Asante. Thank you so much.
We hear you loud and clear, my queen. I'm honored to be on your show.
Thank you so much.
Here.
Thank you so much. We're going to start with Rashid because I understand you have a very limited time. Rashid, please tell us your name, what you do, and why should you be talking about tourism and travel and Tanzania?
Hi, my name is Rashid Adam. I've organized Tanzania trips and East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, but we specialize in climbing Kilimanjaro, safari, Zanzibar, and Zara Tours started in 1986. In Canada, we started 2006, and the company has its own property. And we also built a Maasai school in the Ngorongoro Crater. Also a volunteer program, so people can volunteer in Tanzania while they're doing their trip. They can add on part of their trip. 5-day safari would be perfect to go to Tanzania, the Serengeti, Ngorongoro, and also doing the Kilimanjaro, climb the biggest mountain in Africa, Kilimanjaro, with a lot of snow. And Tanzania is one of the safest countries in Africa with no political problem. And the best time to go to Tanzania is July to October and December to April. But at this moment, we are hoping you guys, we are open for everybody to come to Tanzania and also to visit the island of Zanzibar. It's only an hour from the mainland to the island of Tanzania. And our Zara Tours is one of the #1 for climbing Kilimanjaro and #3 for safari packages. And you can find us online, zaratours.com. And if you have any questions, please let us know.
Awesome. Mr. Rashid, when did you start this to becoming a tour guide? How did you start?
I started, I used to work in a film company for 16 years, 35mm film. And then the company shut down. I started 2006 incorporation. And then I did full-time 2009.
And I understand that people can come and stay in one of your properties too. You own one personally.
Yes, I own East Point Hotel Moshi. It's got 25 rooms, 5 floors with the rooftop. You can see the whole of Kilimanjaro and the whole of Moshi. And in each room, there's a TV, there's air condition, there's balcony, and a brand new lift with a mirror. You can see yourself. So it's an amazing place. And please welcome. You can fly with KLM to Kilimanjaro, Ethiopian Airlines, Turkish Airlines. They're all going to Kilimanjaro.
Wow, thank you so much. I understand that your time is very limited. And next time you're going to be here to tell us more in depth about tips to travel, safety tips, what to expect. So we're going to allow Miriam Adam, which is who represents, who is the representative of Zara Tours, as one of the sales manager. She's going to take us further into explaining the beauty of Tanzania. Thank you so very much for your time. What are your last words for our audience before you leave?
Please stay safe. And Tanzania is one of the safest country right now. It's allowing clients can travel to go to Tanzania. It's very safe. There's still a distance, you know, and you gotta wear your mask, your gloves is very important. So welcome to Tanzania. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashid. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashid.
All right, Miriam. Thank you for coming. I miss my sister.
I miss you too, sister.
So, Miriam, that was a wonderful briefing from Mr. Rashid with Zara Tours. I have personally visited Zara Tours, so I can say firsthand that I have never seen anything like that. I've never experienced anything like that. So I want you, before we even go into Zara Tours, who is Miriam Adam?
You know what the problem is? That's a huge question.
I love the huge, I want to hear the huge answer.
Because we're wearing many umbrella, because when you are an activist, when you are an entrepreneur, you're carrying so many things in your shoulder. Right. But at the end of the day, as long we carry Africa in our shoulder, and that is the truth, because there it is. And everybody see the 5 big ones, right?
You're always ready.
Of course. You see, I'm in North America. I live in Toronto, Canada, okay? For a reason, to help Africa. So it doesn't matter where we are in the world, as long as you don't forget where you came from. That's the most important. I carry Africa with me, with all our beautiful animals. So we want everybody. When we talk about tourism means this. It means to keep the animal alive and the kids alive and the people alive. Because the more people visit our country and see the beauty and the richness of Africa, means a child get food, means we kill the poverty. And when we are business entrepreneur, it helps us to entrepreneur more, right? To reach more. So you want to talk about Miriam? I'm a business entrepreneur. And number 1 comes is Africa.
Beautiful. I love that. So Miriam, how did you get into the business? How did you become an entrepreneur?
I love people. I love talking to people. I love to network, you know. And when you love people and you love to network, it's always about talking to people to understand, and then you understand what is your talent is. But if you don't talk, if you don't approach, if you get scared, how will you know if somebody wants to visit your country? How will you know if somebody wants to be your business partner? How will you know that person will be your friend?
Awesome.
Like me and you, the way we meet, it's about exactly the same thing, and we find out we love the same things. So if we join together, it becomes powerful.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And guys, you always, it's always a pleasure. Dr. Mokolo, she's live with us. Miriam, this is Dr. Mokolo. Remember the Vigo Award winner, 2018?
Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored.
Awesome. So she's going to be with us today. She's always with us Tuesdays and Thursdays, and possibly she'll be taking up some things with us on Sunday for our Church Without Wall. We haven't established that yet, but for now, she's always supporting behind the scene, whether she's here or she's not here. So thank you so much. Always appreciated. So Miriam, today we're talking about travel and tourism and the effects that this has had on many countries, the world at large, after the COVID-19. A lot of people are afraid to go anywhere right now. What do you have to say to that?
First of all, the question is a very good question, because I look at myself. Remember, you asked me a question: why did we manage to to be in the tourism world and doing what I do, right? I used to live, when I came to Canada, I used to live in Toronto community housing, okay? And surrounding, because from back home, we used to be in a community outreach, humanitarian, helping people, charities, right? So everything happened for a reason. Sometimes it's a wake-up call. We face SARS, we face a lot tsunamis, people face many issues around the world, right? At the end of the day, God wants us to prepare ourselves, you know, like everything. Are we going to drop everything and stop living because something happened? No, it makes us stronger and come up better. Like for me, I managed to move out from government housing, Toronto community housing, and I used to be the only Black woman sitting on the board of directors of Toronto housing. And it made me realize how talented we are. We can be creative. It doesn't mean where you are and who are you with. It's your talent. And we can share. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, Christian, Jews, it doesn't matter, or Hindu. We all human beings. We can share ideas. And what you're doing live on your show, Queen Amina, you are helping people to expel the bad one, to bring the good in everybody. You know, when you expel the bad things in the world, it doesn't matter if it's pandemic or no pandemic. Look at me, I look beautiful, you look beautiful. Our queen here and our sister here, she look beautiful. You know, like there's so many people who can manage to help each other because of creating different ideas of working out around the bad things happen. Right? So we can keep peace the world. We can keep the peace. So in pandemic, first of all, what is the animal to go and see and take pictures and beautiful, bring positive, you know, it's gonna do to you. For me, it's a fresh air. For me, it's a take you away from thinking bad things and being sick and end up in a hospital. For me, it's a health. It's a health, what we breathe in. You breathe bad thing, you become. You breathe good things, you become. So it's how you expel yourself to the world, right? Health, it's natural. Okay, and if you maintain your ligament and become healthy and stay healthy, you meet with nature. Africa is nature, so you meet with nature. For me, I'm encouraging people to do the safaris. We went on a safaris. We become healthy. I remember I took a lady who carried the whole suitcase of medication from Las Vegas. She said her dream always for over 35 years was going to Africa. And she told me, Miriam, will you take me? And I said, yes. First, I thought she was joking. She came to my hotel with her suitcase and said, I'll pay your ticket, take me to Africa. For me, sometimes things, what we say, as long you have, tell the truth, and be yourself, it will set you free completely. Can you believe this lady? How about if I did not have what I offer her? Just imagine.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I told her the truth because I told her the beauty of Africa. Now she said, my husband always wants me to go. He goes to Hawaii, different part of the world to do golfing, but they never want to go to Africa because they think it's only they're gonna get AIDS, or only they're gonna see the bush, the bushman, and the fire. Like no city, like the way they describe Africa. She said, Miriam, show me what you're telling me. The beauty of Africa, show me. So I say, okay, we fly together back to Toronto from Las Vegas. It was travel show, right? I went there to represent tourism for Tanzania, right? We came to Toronto. My family, they were shocked. They said, where are you going to come? I'm going to Africa. Are you going with a stranger to Africa and come here? Yes. We'll fly tomorrow with the KLM. She paid for everything. I will never forget. I will never forget that, because it tells you, tell the truth. Be yourself. Share. You don't know what is going to come to you.
That's correct.
She was very sick. She went to Africa with me. Can you believe she never used the medication? She gave it away. She started doing yoga on the Indian Ocean, you know, in Zanzibar, and she went to safari. She said, "I used to have a sinus and medication." Her husband thought she's going to die in Africa. She came back to North America healthy and completely okay, and started sending groups to Tanzania. So that is my benefit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. For some of us that are just coming in, Debashia from Oman, the topic is right on the screen. I see that you're posting, somebody tell you the topic is right there, tourism, Africa and the world. And we're just talking about how we can empower and encourage people to go to Africa, to see the country Africa, instead of just reading about Africa. And also helping people not to stay in fear of traveling, how safe, and some tips on how you can be able to go back into the airplane again and travel, not just Africa, but anywhere you want to go. So that's what we're talking about. I hope that helps. If you have any other question, please post it. As it comes up, we would pick it. So also, for some of us that don't know who Miriam is, you're just coming in, Miriam is one of the backbones of my organization. She's the ambassador for Africa under Vigor Awards International, and she has been delivering from day one that I met her, making sure most of the network that I have came through Miriam. And I'm not saying that lightly. She murder me sometimes, and I don't like that. So we fight a lot, but we have a good fight, right? She tells me the right thing, but because I'm stubborn-headed and I don't take it, then she loses it.
Well, she guided me too. You know, she guided me. She tucked me in, because when you have too much, sometimes you need somebody else to tuck you in.
That's right.
Slow you down and organize.
Yeah.
See, we have our up and our downsides, but our downsides can be a positive if you organize yourself and put together, because sometimes you have a lot it takes, but you need each other to guide each other. And that's
right. And another thing I wanted our audience to know also, why we're specifically talking about Tanzania, we're supposed to have our Indian rep. He's still not behind the scene, but I'm hoping he would be able to make it. There's a lot of technical issues in India since yesterday, because I understood that it's been raining. Even our Guinness World Book record holder that was supposed to draw for us yesterday, we couldn't complete the show because the internet went off. But Dr. Mokolo, you need to see what that woman drew for me under 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I saw the picture, she showed it, and I recognized my face right away. It was that perfect, you know. So I'm hoping I can bring her back on. She's amazing. You know, her story is so unique. So guys, stay tuned. I am going to bring Sunita Dote. I would bring her on. So Miriam, you took me to Tanzania.
Yes.
And that was when I started believing in Africa, especially the east side of Africa. I grew up in Nigeria. I have traveled the world. You know, I've traveled 36 countries as of last year, actually 38 countries as of last year, okay, 2019 from my counting. But I've never been to the East Africa side until you brought me to Tanzania. Then I went to Rwanda, I went to Kenya, I went to Senegal. So, and now I'm planning to go to Sierra Leone, Liberia, and all of those areas. Tell me, how was the people that we brought in, the period that we were there? What were their comments about Africa, about East Africa, especially Tanzania, including myself? I want you to tell the audience, not me saying it.
Oh, no. You say I can support, because even yourself, you are shocked.
That's right.
Yeah. They always think, you see, our queen here, originally from Nigeria, right? And soon she's going to take me to Nigeria. So I want to see, because I prove her wrong, because they thought only Nigeria, they're the king, you know? And the beauty, like it is.
We're still the king.
Yes, but yes, I agree. I'm not questioning about that. But we have the 7 wonders of Africa.
That's right. I
Okay.
want you to talk about that.
Yes, the 7 wonders of Africa, of East Africa highlights. Okay, it highlights the Ngorongoro Crater, Lake Manyara, Serengeti, the tallest mountain of Africa. It is in Tanzania, you know. Our Kenya friends, they know about that. And we have the Masai Mara. We have the from Tanzania to Kenya. We have the immigration of the animal. Okay, the immigration. If you go to the website, okay, of our tourism, even zaratours.com, if you go, you can see the immigration, you know, so you can see everything about the highlights of beauty, of little things, of the Maasai who making this from scratch. The clothes, the reds, that's why I like red, you know, it represents Africa, you know. So the good thing about it, the tourism, it bring peace. The tourism, it bring people. The tourism, it bring job to the people in Africa. The tourism. So I would just want everybody to realize what you have in your backyard. You know, sometimes we travel miles to go tourist. And while us as a local people in every country, it's unique, it's different. So I show Queen Amina how East Africa is unique and different, and nobody can ever replace it. You need to visit, like African themselves, they need to visit. You need to come to East Africa to see your tallest mountain of Africa. You need to come to Africa to see the Serengeti of immigration of all the animals. You see the map of Africa, we have it, right? All the animals, right?
So Miriam, before you go further, I would like to play this. So guys, this today's show was made actually possible by Zara Tours from Tanzania. So I'm gonna play a quick clip of where I visited and the kind of treatment I received when I went to Zara Tours in Tanzania. So I want the audience to see this. It's amazing. 1 quick minute, Miriam.
Zara Tours was founded in 1986 in Tanzania, Africa, and is one of the largest safari operators in the region, including Kilimanjaro and Mount Meru treks and expedition in Zanzibar, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Zambia, and South Africa. The company offers personal, group, and adventures tours from a day trip to 14 days or more. Our full-service company owns and operates several properties, including local hotels, lodges, wild camps, and tour travel vehicles equipped with multilingual guide who speaks English, German, Russian, and Spanish. Our professional guides are trained and skilled specifically for their adventure. With over 30 years of experience, Zara Tours has proven expertise with Kilimanjaro and Safari Adventures Expedition, guiding visitors successfully to various destinations in Tanzania and Africa, from the roof of Africa, the legendary Mount Kilimanjaro, to the endless plains of Serengeti, beach holiday experience, the island of Zanzibar, and Dan Beach in Kenya. We do both standard, high-end, photographic safari, early morning game drive and sunrise, balloon safaris, walking safari, bush lunch experience within Ngorongoro Crater and Serengeti National Parks, sunset cocktail and barbecue experience, night game drive with Ikoma in Serengeti. We also offer fly-in safari with Serengeti Safari Lodge. Clients get to experience and live like a Maasai from the moment they wake up in the morning to the time to go back to the bed at night. We own and run our own lodges and eco-friendly tented camps in Tanzania. We have High View Coffee Lodges, an exclusive lodge with 12 cottages located in the Karatu area with easy access to Tarangire National Park, Lake Manyara National Park, and Ngorongoro Crater. Highview Hotel is a hotel with 41 rooms located in the Karatu area with easy access to Tarangire National Park, Lake Manyara National Park, and Ngorongoro Crater. Ikoma Wild Camps is located between the Grumeti and the Ikorongo Game Reserve, northwest of Ikoma, and is one of the areas we also do night game drive, walking safari, and sunset in Serengeti. Serengeti Wild Camp is located in the central area of the Serengeti. The camp consists of 25 spacious private tents. Serengeti Wilderness Camp is located in the central area of the Serengeti. The camp consists of 20 spacious private tents. Serengeti Safari Lodge is located in the Seronera Tana Spring area of the Serengeti. The lodge consists of 20 comfortable luxury tents. Ngorongoro Safari Lodge, it's located in the south of the Ngorongoro Conservation Area. The lodge consists of 10 luxury tents. Ngorongoro Wild Camps is located in the south of the Ngorongoro Conservation Area. The camp consists of 25 spacious private tents. Springland Hotel is a hotel with 80 rooms located in Moshi, perfect base for climbing Kilimanjaro or to spend your first night before or after your safari. Our involvement to humanitarian support and environmental contribution is achieved under a registered charity organization where 15% of every trip you buy with Zara Tours is channeled back to support projects under Zara Charity. Zara Charity is a non-profit organization founded in the year of 2009 by Ms. Zainab Ansel, the director of Zara Tanzania Adventure, who initiated a global movement of sustainable tourism and giving back to the community through the network of travel industry partners, organizations, travelers, and global citizens who are interested in reaching out and supporting the vulnerable groups in Tanzania. We initiated a Maasai Women Make a Change project with Liberate the Woman from their traditional oppressive beliefs and give them economic freedom. We run a Ngorongoro Maasai preschool where every year 95 Maasai kids get free education. We support the Mount Kilimanjaro Porters Society, whereby the porters get employment opportunity and support their families.
I've been working with Zara since 2011.
The service is exceptional.
Spectacular.
It's an experience that is impossible to talk about it.
Client testimonials are supported by a number of national and international recognition and awards. In 2012, Zara's director Zainab Ansel received the Business Entrepreneur of the Year award for running a successful tour operating company. Zara was the winner of 2012 Humanitarian Award at the World Travel Market, WTM, in London. The company was also announced as the winner of the 2013 Canadian Certificate of Excellence in Commerce. June 2019, Zara Tours was honored to receive the first prize for the best tour operator overall in the Tanzania National Park Awards. We also won first prize for mountain climbing and the best seasonal special camp wild camps in Serengeti. Zara Tours proud to be known as one of the best operators in the region with a reputation for providing an exceptional, unforgettable, and safe experience.
All right. I shared that for a reason. Every single thing that you guys saw there, every single hotel, every single beach that was shown, every food, every cars that you guys saw, more experienced it. I went to every single one of them. And it's not a joke. Like, this is one of the things those women make with their hands. I was giving that, when you buy any of this, you're supporting lives. And I was giving that too. And then I have my kanga. Remember, Miriam?
Yes.
So the school also, we are part of that school. By the way, Zara Tours will be coming up 3 times this month, and we're going to be promoting Zara Tours. When you support Zara Tours through travel or planting a tree, you are actually building children that have no hope, because most of what Zara Tours does goes to the Zara charity. I was there on the ground at the school, and the Vigo Awards is going to be putting up a classroom, which we were supposed to start this summer before the lockdown. So we already have our site there. We already have everything ready to go. So we were supposed to go and physically build a classroom on that Maasai land. Zara Tours is the only company that brought education to the Maasai children. So it's an amazing history, amazing story. I want you guys to connect with Zara Tours. And Miriam, it's right here in Toronto with us. So North America, we're going to get her contact. If you ever want to visit Africa, she's going to give us tips today. For those of you that are scared, she's going to be giving us safety tips on how to go on your trip safely and come back safely. So it's easy. I was scared of going to East Africa too because I had nobody. But knowing Miriam, she sent me to her family. I was in Tanzania 1 week before her because she missed her flight. So she was stuck in South Africa, and I landed at the airport. But my experience was something that I cannot never ever forget in my life.
You are scared first. You said
I was scared, yes.
I'm not going. She was in Rwanda.
Afraid. That's what I want to tell everybody. It's perfect to be scared, but don't dwell on your fear. That's all I'm saying. When I got to Tanzania, I don't speak a word in Swahili. So what we were taught was these people don't speak English, which is completely a lie. You see how many white people were there? You know, they go there and they come and tell you that, oh, you see tigers on the street, they will eat you. Why are they going there? You know, so when I got to the airport and the immigration officer asked me, where are you going? I said, I'm a guest of Zara Tours. That was it. The people that came to me were like a wazoo of bees. Like everybody just came, they grabbed my bag, they sit here, they brought me 3 different cocktails right at the airport. I was treated like the queen that I am. So I want to really encourage you guys, go visit Africa. It's super important that even if you have nothing else, go and see for yourself. So that when you're sitting anywhere and anybody is talking any trash about Africa,
people are not
able to
very nice and humble.
Comfortably to say, shh, you haven't been there, I have. So take it away, Dr. Mokoro and Miriam. I'm talking too much.
Oh, we're excited. We're excited.
I can't wait for an opportunity, you know, to go on one of those tours. So
Miriam would take you, and she
Yeah,
would make it as cheap as possible
and healthy.
and healthy as possible. When I went there, I was not bitten by mosquitoes. I got the best rooms. I got before I wake up. I'm not exaggerating, guys. Because they're advertising with me. No, before I wake up, my breakfast is ready. And guess what was breakfast most of the time? Nyama, pepper soup, goat meat pepper soup. Like seriously.
Nyama means meat.
Nyama means meat.
When we don't see meat, we think we have no food.
So Miriam, tell me why, you know, we've seen a lot of why people should go to Africa, but a lot of people are afraid. What are some of the safety tips? I know our time is running out. What are some of the safety tips that when people start preparing from the beginning to the end of returning, walk us through what it should look like?
You know, at the end of the day, when you travel anywhere in the world, right, always you have to prepare no matter what, right? Because you're getting out of your comfort zone, right? The first thing is to be healthy, you know, because I saw the people who are senior, not completely well, but they managed to take their medications and, you know, things which you can manage, because there's hospital there's nurse, like it's not, you're not going to the bush, you know, like we have equipment for everybody, right? But at the end of the day, get your malaria, you know, the injections, you know, just the typhoid, the yellow fever, you know, your cat, like as usual, where it helps you and prevent you, right? And at the same time, you know, me, the first time when I was for 10 years in Canada, and then I went, people they think I have to take the malaria. I didn't. I think maybe I'm a hardcore African or wherever it is. They say we have a good, strong skin. I managed to take, just be organic, because a lot of being healthy is just to maintain your immune system to be strong, so it fight anything. And there's a lot of cream you can put in your skin so you don't get a mosquito bite. you know, and a lot of our tent, I can't say a lot, all our tent in the room, from the luxury to the completely in the bush, we have net for the
That's
mosquito.
right. That's true. Yeah. You're protected.
Yes, you're protected. Yeah. And then at the end of the day,
Sunscreen.
sunscreen is available too on the stores there too. So if you forgot, don't think, oh my God, I'm doomed. You're not doomed.
We have you covered.
Anytime you're ready to travel, just come. I'll give you all the tip, what exactly you needed to buy for your health and prevention and protecting yourself. Anyway, it doesn't matter where you travel. I'm right here. You know, you see Miriam Ali? That's my Facebook page. You can inbox me, leave me a message. I'm always, you know, going to reply to give you any tip for free. You know, free. It's beautiful. So
Free is good. Free is always good.
and you know what? We're here to help each other on pandemic time. We can manage to tell you, Africa, it doesn't matter where you are, right? It doesn't matter where you are. Just wash your head, sanitize yourself. It doesn't matter if it's pandemic or no pandemic. You know, I was away in India last year. I got food poison, but guess what? I had my product. I took it, and I drink a lot of water. It's a healthy. Water is free everywhere. You know, water is available. So if you're scared of the water on the pipe, just boil it and put in the fridge and drink it.
I like that. Yeah, boil it.
So many different ways we can help you. You know, I take my product, which is my immune. So I'm to give you advice.
Awesome. So Miriam, just to recap.
No, I'm here.
When you're traveling, you get your sunscreen, take your injection, and what else did you say? Mosquito repellent. Do we have to take that from here? We don't have to. We can buy mosquito repellent right there. Okay. So
it's always good to buy from here, and then if you forget, you can still buy them because it's a little bit expensive there. You know, like like on the tourist area, but you can get a local person take you to the local stores too. It's available. Like in Moshe, we have a beautiful city. We have a beautiful supermarket. Okay, so you can manage to go and get all the accessories if you miss it out.
Awesome. We're going to talk about what you're wearing very quickly here. But Miriam, how has tourism helped the country, Tanzania? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You know, first of all, we want to thanks to our TANAPA, Tanzanian Tourist Board, okay? Our media, ATA, with the Tanzanians, to help to promote the tourism, because when the tourists come to our country, we help feeding the children, because somebody get a job because of the tourism. I remember on my mom's home, you know, when Zara Tours beginning, because Zara Tours, that's my sister. I can tell you guys, I'm the youngest sister of Mama Zara.
Yeah.
I'm the little Mama Zara. People used to line up in front of my mom's home. And then as we came from North America, we said, Mom, it's too much noise. You know what Mommy said? That noise will keep me alive. To know people are there looking for work, and Mama Zara is hiring them. And then he tells them, go learn English. They go and learn English. They come back, they get a job. So they tell them, go do this. So the more tourists come, they need Spanish, they go and learn. And so we create jobs within jobs for people to manage to get food for their children, you know, to have a charity school. We have over 95 children in school, you know, like we help a lot of other neighborhood charities, right? I remember in Somalia, when we had a famine, we managed to put food on the Ramadan time and send it to Somalia to help and feed. So it's not just Zara Tours. It's about the people. It's about Tanzania. It's about Kenya. It's about Uganda. You know, like the whole neighborhood country, like where the Ghana, Nigeria, all the country work together. You lift each other up. As East African, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, we speak the same language, Swahili. right? Congo, they speak Swahili, Rwanda. So we understand each other. Like Rwanda, they have a beautiful of gorillas to go and visit. So us as Tanzania, we arrange that the same tourism come to Tanzania, goes to Kenya to do the Masai Mara, go to Rift Valley, see the Nakuru, the Naivasha of Kenya side, how beautiful it is, to see the Uganda of the gorillas, like the tracking of the gorillas in Rwanda and Burundi. So we have the Victoria Falls. Do you understand? So all those beauty, it's because of the tourism, and it is there for people to see and take pictures, and it is really healthy on your mindset too. It's not just to go and take a picture. It changes your mindset. When you come back, you feel alive. Wherever country you are, when you come back, you feel alive.
That's true.
That's everybody you should go and visit.
Thank you so
that's
much.
the cheaper way you can go as a charity, like the way Rashid, my brother, was here earlier, was talking about the charity. You can come as a volunteer, and we help you to show you how the cheapest way. And at the same time, you can go and see a Serengeti, you can go to Kreta, you can climb Kilimanjaro, because you can climb Kilimanjaro for purpose. Us as a women, we can collect people to keep them healthy and help people who are down. So there's so many ways of helping Africa.
Thank you so much. So talk to us about the traditional thing you're wearing.
This one here is the mothers, in the Maasai mothers, they're really tribal. They are in Tanzania, Kenya, like especially Kenya and Tanzania, Maasais are there, right? They live in the bush, right? And they create beautiful, unique stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
They make this, right? Me and Queen Amina, we were there. They make for me this. You see, Queen, I kept it. See how many?
I know, both of them.
I kept it.
Right now, at present, they were putting the beads together, and it doesn't take them time.
And I just want to show you this. You see, I was waiting for our gentleman from India. I was with the Ministry of Tourism of India.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be on the show.
Yeah, so we do support, because even they approve flight. See, flight direct to Mumbai. To Mumbai. So the beauty is, it's about sharing each country, the beauty of India, the beauty of Tanzania. You see, people can fly back and forth and help tourism and lift each other up. And that's what it's all about. And right now, pandemic, we have a solution for staying healthy and travel. So it doesn't stop you how to travel. It's called Travel Safe Kit, you know? So you travel, we help you, we guide you. So just ask me, I'll show you how. So
Awesome.
don't be scared of travel.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Mokolo, I'm waiting for you. Just jump in anytime.
It's interesting, you know, that I wish that I could say a whole lot and, you know, talk about being in Tanzania and all these places. I feel jealous.
Next time you're coming along for sure.
I feel jealous.
Yes.
I do have a question about medical safety.
Okay.
You know, as you know, as our viewers hear you talk about safety with travel, what happens if you're over there on tour and you fall sick, especially with the pandemic? Maybe you have symptoms or whatever, and then it gets worse. What's the medical system there like?
Can I?
Okay, go ahead, Queen.
So, just from my personal experience, when you register with Zara Tours, you become a responsibility of Zara Tours from that day on. So you buy into their insurance, and it's also advisable to get your insurance from here too, so that whatever their insurance don't cover, your insurance will kick in. And we talk about the medical system. We actually went, God was with me during this trip with Miriam, because I experienced almost everything that Miriam told me that at that season, most people don't get to see it. I saw the big fives complete. We went to the hospital because one of your cousins was giving birth, you know, so I was able to visit the hospital and saw how the hospital are. The hospitals are very clean, very beautiful. And even when I met some of the doctors, I couldn't believe they were doctors. But these are intelligent doctors. So I'm like, wow, this exists in East Africa, in the same Africa I was born. So what I'm saying is, it's people got to go see it. There's no amount of way you can explain it that would paint that true picture except you are there. So their medical system is A plus, is very good. And once you, I don't know about any other one, and Miriam, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know about any other one, because we went through Zara Tours. Zara Tours,
and we have doctors come and visit you. Like we had people who
exactly
got at the
that's
hotel.
what I wanted to see at the hotel.
In and treat you there, so you don't, if the hospital is full or exposed and you're scared to anything,
They don't have mobile.
We have our own doctors. So yeah,
we have a whole mobile truck, mobile hospital. They're super organized and super ready. You know, even when you go up the Kilimanjaro, the boys that go with you, you have 5 guides that go with you. Even if you cannot walk to the top of the mountain, their goal is to get you there to put it in your record. So they'll carry you if they have to. You know, we were supposed to do all women's climb this year. You remember we were planning that, and then this pandemic hit. So the Kilimanjaro experience is out of this world. We went up there, I just couldn't make it to the top. But the next time I'm going, I am making it. I told Miriam already.
We have people who break the record with us 14 times. They are over 60, and they climb Mount Everest. They broke the record with us. And we have some people who on wheelchair, they break the record with us. It is on Facebook. So if you want to follow Zara Tours, you'll find all these videos. This young man, he's from Dubai. He went, and then halfway he couldn't finish. He went back again. He went back to Dubai, and then he went back and he finished. He has no legs. And he finished because he said, before I die, I want to finish climbing Kilimanjaro. So the beauty is, okay, you ask a very good question on pandemic time. So are you telling me the time of SARS, the time of tsunami, a lot of issues, because Africa, people have malaria. It's worse too. People die on malaria. Do you understand? Yeah. Virus is everywhere, always. But if you don't take care of yourself, we cannot say, okay, we're going to take you here when you have coronavirus and travel. No, you have to be treated, right? I'm talking about people who are healthy. They had a dream to travel. Don't hesitate.
And you make that dream happen. You make that dream
exactly happen. And we are careful because now we keep the social distance. So for example, Land Rover used to take more people, groups, right? So now we can minimize, maybe only per family. Do you understand? Instead of people mixing because you don't know the other person have. So we can try to make as comfortable as exactly the way, because we are known, very well known, and we are number 1 on a tourism for the killing. Number 1. You know why? Because we do custom made for 35 years, custom made trips.
Wow.
Mama Zara, she's a top of 100 women in the whole continent of, how many women in Africa? Continent of Africa. Top 100 women, and she was honored by United Nations to be on the top 100.
Amazing.
Okay.
You must take me on the next one. You must bring me with you.
You're coming, guarantee, sold out.
We'll travel for purpose, my dear. I like to travel for purpose. You know, anybody who wants will contact Queen Amina or me or you. We will arrange. We will keep out, because we were supposed to be there in April with Queen Amina to travel for purpose to help. You know, but it couldn't happen because of pandemic. It's okay. It's just been postponed. It's not canceled. It's been postponed. Do you understand? We are not going to stop living. We're not going to stop, you know. We're going to fight in a health way. We're going to fight, and we're going to, it's just coronavirus. It reminds us to be careful, to be cautious of social distance. We stop hugging, you know, because we can say, you see, you greet each other. You try just to minimize little things in life to keep yourself healthy and build your immune system, you know. And that's I'm all about, to keep people healthy and so they can travel the world. Anytime you want to advise, just let me know.
Awesome, awesome, Miriam. Thank you so much for your time. Dr. Mokolo, do you have another question? I have something I want to show you guys, but I can't find it. Remember, Miriam, the video with the giraffe, when we were so close to the giraffe. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I really want to show that video. Anyways, we're coming back another 2 times.
I will repost. I'll post on my Facebook. Just check my Facebook. I'll post all those pictures. We talk about it. Me and
Okay.
Queen Amina and the giraffe. You know, right there, we're that on those.
Yeah, that was amazing experience.
I will post it. I will repost it.
No problem.
Queen,
Thank you.
Queen, you can also post some on the Queen Amina show. You can post like a, video of your trip. A
Yes,
memory of
I
your
would do that. All right. So, Miriam, before I let you go, quickly tell us exactly how Dr. Mokoro, sorry, do you have any other question for her before I let her go?
No, I told you, I'm just jealous. I am so jealous.
I love that. I'm just jealous. So, Miriam, remember now you're going to take Dr. Mokolo, you're taking Dr. Morris, and you're taking Dr. Roy. So 3 doctors are hanging on your shoulder to go to Tanzania.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it because we took Doctors Without Borders. My family doctor.
I remember that.
Yeah, Dr. E.S.V. Williams was the first doctor at McGill University from Trinidad, was my family doctor since 1988. I took him, I will never forget that. And he took Doctors Without Borders. He helped in Kenya and Tanzania. So it is amazing for the doctors to go because you will find something amazing where you can help others.
Thank you so much, Miriam Zorka, for that wonderful comment. So Miriam, how can people find you on social media, apart from them connecting with me, of course?
Just go to zaratours.com and link us and just mention Queen Amina Show. You will know that you find us from Queen Amina Show and you can still get your special rates because of Queen Amina.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miriam. We're going to be bringing you back with one of your team leader to talk to us about networking, the power of networking into the same thing that we're doing. So thank you so much for your time today. Guys, I'm going to be announcing the next time Zara Tours is coming on board for those of you that are interested to join in, to taking a trip with Zara Tours. Just keep watching the Queen Amina Show and you get all of your, yay, it's okay, Miss here, Miriam.
Oh my God, beautiful sister.
Yeah, so the house is full, thank God. All right, Miriam, thank you so much for your time. Always a pleasure to have you. I love you very much, and you know that.
I love you too, sister, and I love you all, our sister. It's nice to see our other sister too. It's beautiful to see, this show going on, because the more people support it, the more we're going to learn more the truth of everything, which is the truth sells. And when it sells, other people can be helped. The children can be helped. So let's support Queen Amina Show always.
Thank you so much, Miriam. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. God bless you, both of you.
Amen. Bye. Awesome. That was quite informative. I love Miriam all the time with her powerful energy.
Can you see my look?
I see the jealousy face that you're showing.
I have the green-eyed monster.
You are going to Tanzania. You're going to love it. I wanted to show some of the pictures and the videos. I was this close to a giraffe. Like, seriously.
Photoshop me into the picture.
Yeah, I know. I hear that. one of the wagons that took us on the safari trip the first day, we came to a particular place, and the lions, I didn't know that they like shadows. That's why you have the acacia trees like an umbrella, and you always find them under an acacia tree. I didn't know that. So when we packed our cars for the kids that were in the car with us, Miriam's younger sister's children, they were going to eat. So we just stopped the car for 2 seconds, and boy, we saw this elegant animal. They were walking towards the car, and I was like, okay, this is it.
You were
I need
scared.
to call my father. I need to call my brother. I need to call my sister. I need to call
You
my
need
husband.
to write
I
your
need
will.
I need to write my
You
will.
need to write your will.
You should see me in the car, like, okay, this is it. You know, and Miriam was like, calm down. They're friendly. Like, friendly animals?
Friendly
No,
lions.
forget it.
No.
But they're
I don't know about
super friendly.
lions.
No, they're super friendly. You just don't look for their trouble. That's it. You know, we
So
were
it's a leave,
surrounded.
leave and let's leave. You leave
That,
and you let
that's
us do
the way
the
they
rest.
are. You know, we have the Maasai people in the Ngorongoro crater. They're actually walking on barefoot in the Ngorongoro crater.
Wow.
They speak to the animals, and the animals listen. The camps where we stayed was surrounded by the Maasai guards. So when the buffaloes are coming, they shoo them, they speak to them. So it was super interesting. No book can write that for you to understand. You have to see it.
That's
You
a
know?
life-changing experience.
It
That's a
was. It
life-transforming
was.
experience.
You know, I was standing on the balcony of my hotel room, and the giraffe was right there. And the Maasai guy was telling me, come on, Queen, let's go, let's go. I'm like, no, I ain't going there. He's like, it's okay. He went. There was a resident giraffe that was nicknamed. So he comes there at a particular time every day in the morning. So the resident giraffe came, and I went to visit with the resident giraffe.
Oh my goodness.
And I did
We
a
need to see
video.
pictures. We need to see the pictures and
I
videos.
have to
Stop
post
spoiling
them.
it for us.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see the
blast
real
all of
thing.
it on the Queen Amina Show page today. I promise. I'm gonna put all
Let's
of
see
it
the
there.
real thing.
That's
Enough
right.
of the
So,
stories. I want to
guys,
see and believe.
Zara Tours has become one of our supporters on the Queen Amina Show, and I can't stress enough. Go check them out at zaratours.com. They are helping us to stay here. It costs some money to be able to run this show every day. So finally, we're getting some people that saw value in what we're doing, and they're willing to support us. So if you want to advertise with us, please contact me, DM me, or call me 403-390-0377. You're thinking of, oh, she doesn't have 1 million followers. No, it's the power of the few mighty, not numbers with empty. So quality few is what we are dealing with. So just join us. I don't know if I make any sense, but yes, I mean exactly that. Quality few, but not full of nothing. Okay, so guys, join us. Dr. Mokolo, if you have nothing else for us.
It's been an amazing trip to Tanzania without getting on a plane. So I can't wait for the real trip.
I love that.
I can't
You're
wait
really
for the real
thinking about this right now.
Oh yeah. You know, the adventurous side of me has just been,
Right?
started. Yeah.
Right?
It's jump started. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So we're going for sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the Queen Amina Show today. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an amazing, amazing, amazing speaker. I'm super excited about tomorrow. Yes, I'm still doing my local way, writing it down because the tech thing is not working with me yet.
I'm gonna fix that.
I book people on the social thing and forget them. And then I find out I was double booking myself too. But with the local way, I am seeing it and I know it's there. So guys,
as long as it works for you, sweetie, as long as it works.
It's working for now. So guess who we're having tomorrow if the internet will permit us from their end? We're having the guy that played the longest concert ever in the world. It lasted for 100 hours.
Oh my goodness.
So I want to.
Who was watching?
I don't know, but they played a concert that lasted for 100 hours.
Wow.
Like, hello. Yeah, so I want to see that. I want to know how he did it and why would you, Like, I want to know. Things are happening. So we're going to be bringing such things to this show because I love to know things. So see you guys tomorrow with Sachita. He is going to be with us live tomorrow by the grace of God. And help us share the video. I see the numbers on YouTube are going up. Thank you guys so much for everyone that has subscribed. continue to subscribe because you're supporting our viewership and also promoting the page. So thank you all so much. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on the Queen Amina Show.
We love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
And stop being jealous.
I can't stop being jealous.